Okay, hi, I'm here with Emma, who I've just been working with recently, and we've just finished our sessions. So Emma's very kindly agreed to do this little interview with me. So Emma, to start off with, can you just tell me what made you decide to book in with me?
I've been through some quite traumatic personal events, and that was taking quite a toll on my well-being and my emotional well-being, as well as my self-belief in me. And I just wanted to kind of just draw a line under some things and start investing in me, which is why I reached out to Claire.
Okay, so what was happening in your life at the time that you decided?
I was going through quite a toxic divorce, and bullying at work, and so my self confidence had been completely destroyed, and my self worth. And then obviously the pandemic also heightened everything. My sense of control was really quite at a bad point, and I didn't want to feel worthless anymore. So I had a really bad lack of self esteem and very emotional, and I was tired of always being emotional and in fight mode.
Okay. Okay, so have you tried anything to fix it in the past?
Um, I tried um, various types of medication, and counselling, and none of that had, well, it kind of put a sticking plaster on it, but hadn't really drilled down to a lot of the things. And I really wanted something that gave me a sense of control. And really, I think I was at such a low point, I was willing to try anything really that would help me switch off some of my pain, especially emotional pain. Physical pain has always been a part of my life, but the emotional pain was getting a bit too much for me.
Okay, so why do you think everything else you tried wasn't getting to the point?
I think probably maybe because I hadn't got as low as I could possibly go, but also I think just the fact that actually some of it wasn't didn't resonate with me and wasn't I couldn't build it into my life, so it wasn't as effective. So in the moment, it might address things, but actually, it just felt a bit like a talking shop as opposed to giving me any kind of methods to apply.
Okay. So what were your thoughts on hypnosis before you came to see me? Did you know anything about it?
I was hesitant about it. I probably would have been more hesitant doing it in person. I have to say, doing it via a remote means, I was a bit skeptical as to whether it would work at all. But it also provided a bit of a safety net because I always had a bit of a thing about doing it, really letting yourself go. So from that aspect, doing it virtually, I could let myself go. And I was quite surprised that it worked and that I was susceptible to it because I felt that I was always quite in control. So thought it'd be quite a hard nut to crack, which
Okay.
I wasn't.
Okay, so how would you describe the entire experience?
I think it's been really, for me, it's been really positive. My emotional reaction to things are appropriate, I would say, and a lot more in control. And I'm not as emotionally driven. I have healthy boundaries, or I have an idea of healthy boundaries. So I know I've got a better concept of how to apply those. And I've got a better mechanism to control my pain and to just start believing in me and realizing I don't need any form of validation and I'm all right with just me, which is quite a big statement for me to make.
Excellent. Okay, so how do you feel now after the session?
I feel lighter, and I think your gold standard is 10, but I've got a lot going on with me, so I'm really happy with my 9.5, because pain is a real big element of my life, but my pain is a lot more manageable and my quality of life is a lot much more improved. So I'm really happy, and I now have some really subtle techniques I can adopt to trying all different situations to keep my balance right.
Brilliant. So when you think about your life now, what are you most looking forward to?
Being me and finding out who I am and not waiting for someone else to validate or input into what I am. I'm gonna go and explore me and grow me for a little bit.
Brilliant. Okay. What would you say to people then who are putting off fixing their problems and their frustrations?
I think if you're putting it off, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. If you don't invest in yourself, be that emotionally, physically, or financially, you really won't be able to invest in anyone else, be that romantically, platonically, or as a parent or a colleague. So you really need to put yourself first and get to know who you are to then move forward. And then you can develop boundaries, not just romantically and platonically, but in all sorts of different settings, so that you're not walked all over, and you feel like you're respected and respected.
Okay. What was the most important thing for you in achieving success with your sessions?
Not being emotionally charged and driven, which I have been for a long while, and to feel some kind of sense of control, which I have. And I think right in the middle of it, I had to go and do a really difficult thing, which I didn't think I would have been able to have done. And I just implemented some of the methods that we've gone through, and that really helped me get through a really, really difficult, traumatic situation that I had to go through. There was no way around it.
Brilliant. Well, I have to say it's been amazing working with you, and it's really good to see how much you've changed and how much you've grown through the sessions. It's been really
Yes,
good. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you so much, and good
it's
luck
been
going
great
forward.
working with you,
Okay.
and thank you. All right, take care.